like, really, the only thing you have to think about, Brood War was able to have a successful multiplayer scene, like a functional game, without having a balance patch since before 2007. Starcraft II literally had patches monthly and bi-monthly, like every other month, changing things about the meta for a pretty lengthy period of its history. All you need to do is go to, like, let's do this. I'm pretty sure this is on Wikipedia. Let's go to Starcraft 2. What the fuck? Why is it defaulting me to Mobile Legends? Let's go to the Widowmine. Patch changes. Wait, is this only Legacy of the Void? Ha! That's why I didn't see it. Okay, here we go, boys. Let's go. This is Heart of the Swarm. Hold on, I gotta show all these patch updates. Here we go. No longer damage other Widowmines, because that makes sense. That's not designing backwards. We have removed the armory requirement. Okay, just changing its entire tech pattern. Now we've doubled almost the splash damage. Wow, that's crazy. We've changed its activation time, and we have we've allowed you to turn off autocast so you can do like traps, I guess. Now we have a new missile ability. Oh my goodness! Look at all this stuff. The cost is free and the build time is increased, and we've completely reworked the whole unit. And okay, now we give you an upgrade for it, and we've changed the setup time, and now we have some internal AI shit. It just keeps going. They have to make distinct pages because the unit has changed so much. The point I'm making is that StarCraft II was not designed by impressive developers who knew what they were doing. They clearly did not know what they were doing. They have admitted repeatedly that they didn't know what they were doing based on the fact that they repeatedly changed everything, like on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. Well, let's compare a single patch of StarCraft II. Where can I get like a single patch notes or something? All right, this is a pretty small patch, which says a lot because it's changing 6 units and changing some maps and then fixing some bugs. So this single patch changes a lot. All right, but it's apparently, this is a very small light patch, okay? Let's compare that to, I don't know, let's go find, again, this is just random, so I'm sure somebody can accuse me of cherry picking. If we take a look at a Brood War patch, I don't even know how to find Brood War patches. So this is actually great because how could I be cherry picking if it's showing me every patch in the game? Here we go. Let's see. This is features. It looks like some stability improvements, some Windows and Mac specific things, some bugs. Okay, let's scroll down. Surely we can find some balance changes somewhere. We found some exploits. Okay, so exploits maybe you can classify as balance changes to some degree. Bugs. I've scrolled for a while. I haven't found a single instance of a balance change. I know they exist, but where are they? From 1.09 to 1.15, which spans 2002 to 2008, there is no balance change for the whole game. Like, hello? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a classic. This is... Yeah, Luciferius just posted this one. This is good. This is primo fucking balanced, bro. Bunker's now 30 seconds. Never mind. Undocumented change. Bunker's now 40 seconds. All right, very next version, Bunker's back to 30 seconds, guys. All right, now it's 35 seconds. Can we split the difference? All right, now it's 40 seconds. Like, hello? They didn't know what they were doing at all, man. They had no idea. It's a fucking cargo cult of an actual RTS game. So yeah, anyway, where are the balance changes? We obviously know 116.1 was the last change, and it also doesn't contain any balance changes. So 116.1 was that's the version that I'm still running, the base version I'm still running. Everything past this is remastered. They didn't touch the game balance there either. 1.08, maybe there's some balance changes here. Oh, here we go. Balance changes in 1.08. So the last balance change was in 2001 for Brood War. It came out in 98. That means that the game was patched for 3 years. I'm not even sure if you can count the first year because obviously Brood War came out in that first year. So somewhere between 2 and 3 years. That's how many times the game was patched. Now, again, Blizzard, stumbled over and accidentally an entire fucking game with Brood War. They had no idea what they had made. They didn't understand their own game. You just play the campaigns, and you can tell they don't understand what's good about their game, what's compelling about it. They obviously were not fucking gurus and masterminds. It just happened. And, to some degree, you can reward them or, say that they did know a thing or two. They did know what they were talking about to some degree, right? But that's separate. That's completely different. There is a world where, yes, you can say Blizzard deliberately did certain design decisions because they had some idea of what was going on. They knew what time it was, so to speak. You know what I mean? They were switched on. They knew what they were doing. There's some examples of that. But for the most part, it was an accident, especially the adoption by Korean professionals and the whole country was accidental or incidental as well. It was not deliberate in any way. So, like, most of the success of the franchise entirely is incidental, was not deliberate. It just, stroke of luck, plus, like, the good decisions that they did make were, like, more impactful than they could have even had the foresight of knowing. Nobody in the right mind could have guessed that this is what it would turn into. Fast forward to Starcraft II. You have completely different game designers. You have people who, in the development of Starcraft II, the development team, there were people who were quoted as saying you needed 3 High Templar to make an Archon. Which means they didn't fucking play Brood War. Like, they would have known it was 2 and not 3. I know 3 is their fucking magic number, favorite number, but come on. Like, okay, maybe you can say that's... Come on, Pranoga, that's just somebody misspeaking one time. Okay, well, even if you want to be very generous and say, yeah, this, like, really core aspect of professional play of, like, making Archons out of High Templar that you spam storms with against Zerg and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, sure. It's a worrying trend, isn't it? It's a strange picture to paint. Really, StarCraft II is like not even a quarter of a game. It's not even half the game of Brood War. And that's not because Brood War is really epic. I mean, it's the most epic RTS we've got, but that's just because nobody else has tried, pretty much. Like, I thought it was I thought like maybe 2007 or 2006 was like the last balance patch or something, maybe even 2008. I was wrong, dude. It was 2001. Meanwhile, StarCraft II, well, this isn't working. Let's change it. Let's just change it always. Let's just infinitely change it. Yeah. They definitely knew what they were doing, man. So even if you want to say that, hey, Blizzard eventually managed to make something that you enjoy, listen, that's great. People can enjoy whatever they want to enjoy. But the reason why I'm very confident in saying that it was not a good game is because the developers agree. The developers have said in no uncertain terms that we fucked up and did not design a game. They have already said as much.